Hello! So today we are going to attempt to make a handkerchief hemmed skirt. Now, I watched a video, which I will link below, by Hayley Marie Vintage, and she made a handkerchief hemmed skirt with actual handkerchiefs. Now, I'm not going to do that, but looking at how she made it, it was quite simple, so I think I can handle it. So what I've done is I have made myself a pattern. So basically like a circle skirt at the top, but rather than being a circle, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it's going to go to a point, and you can have 4 of those and sew them together, and it will make that raggedy handkerchief at the bottom. I think that's how she did it. Might watch the video again just to make sure. At the moment I am waiting for some plain black fabric to do the base of the skirt, and that's also going to be like a mock-up as well. So I'm going to make that first and see how that goes. And then I'm going to use this rather snazzy fabric, which is, I bought this to make the sleeves of my sister's costume when we did like a Robin Hood theme fancy dress thing. She was the Sheriff of Nottingham and she had these as her sleeves. I'll try and pop a picture. So yeah, that's going to be the outside of the skirt. So yeah, main thing I'm slightly concerned about doing with this skirt is the hemming, but if I can try and disguise it with the stripes in some place, I don't know, because it can be cut probably that way. Don't know. That might be a bit tricky, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm going to try and remember to do French seams to cover any raw edges. Yeah, and then I've got to think about how I want to do a waistband. Do I want it elasticated or not? Perhaps not. Maybe just hook and bar. And I'll need a zip. Yes, I need a zip. So once my black fabric arrives, we can get started. Right, so here we go. I've sewn together my black pieces. Does need hemming properly and straightening out a little bit. And as you saw, I was kind of measuring for where the zip's going to be. When I first tried it on before I sewed the back seam, I noticed it was a little bit small maybe. So because I've got the selvage there, I haven't French seamed the back seam. Cheating slightly, I know. But it works, so we'll go with that. And then we'll just pop the zip in when the waistband's attached and the top layer of the skirt. So things we need to talk about. So as I say, only just fits really. So when I cut out my outer layer, I'm gonna add a little bit more seam allowance. I'm also gonna have to split the back panel into two. So what I'll do is I'll cut two pieces with seam allowance for that join, because the zip's gonna have to go kind of in the middle of a panel, whereas because we're offsetting obviously. So this one you could put the zip in between the two back panels, but this, because I'm twisting the skirt, the seams aren't going to line up, so I need to add another seam basically for the zip. This is also the reason why I considered putting pockets in and then decided against it, because I'm just going to have to keep it just won't work the way I'm doing it. I have no idea how I would put pockets in. Sorry, I'm tired all of a sudden. Took the cat to the vet this morning for his blood test. He's got hypothyroidism, so he's been having a lot of blood tests and trying to get his medication right, so a bit tired. So that's all I'm going to do for today. Now I might cut out the skirt pieces in a minute or tonight before going to work. Yes, that's where we're at. So it's coming together nicely as planned. It looks okay from what I can see from the preliminary try on. And so next, like I say, I'm going to cut out the outer skirt. I'm going to hem both skirts. I'm probably going to hang this one up a little bit whilst I'm waiting for the other pieces, just so that if there is any hem drop, it will happen. Somehow I've cut it all wonky, but meh, we can straighten the hem up, that's no problem. So yeah, that is where we're at with that now. Definitely needs an iron. I should have ironed it when I took it out of the washing machine, but what do you want from me? Okay, so that's that for that one. Okay, so I've put my skirt pieces all together, and now I just need to do the hems. And for the outer piece, I'm going to do that by hand because it was horrible to sew on the machine. Horrible. And then I'll do the black layer just on the machine, and then I need to figure out what I'm doing for a waistband. So let's get that sorted. Okay guys, so I think I'm in love with the skirt. It fits nice, it's nice and flowy and flouncy, and just the right amount of gothy, so you know. Yeah, and I like the way it fits on the waist as well, rather than a bit lower down. You probably can't see it, but that's my kind of my lowest, smallest point on my body, so it's nice to have that there. And then it kind of flares out over that little bit of tummy that I've got, so you don't see that. Lovely. And yeah, I think it's amazing, and I will definitely be wearing this a lot. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you again soon. Bye.